How's it going, fellow pickers? I'm Ralph Wesley Carr, and this is day 41 of my 1001 Irish tunes. I'm going to be playing the Templhouse Jig, but before I start that, I actually wanted to talk a little bit about a question that I got today about my unconventional picking technique. So I'm going to nerd out for a little bit here. So if you don't care, go ahead and skip for a bit and just get past all of this. I can wait. Okay, so I assume that if you're still watching, that you're as nerdy as I am about picking technique, and I'm going to talk about really quickly why I pick the way I do, and also preface that by saying that I totally respect that there are right ways to do things, right? And so typically if something's in 4, I always encourage my students to get used to alternate picking, going down, up, for the reason of a downward stroke tends to accentuate more than an upstroke. So your strong beats, your 1, if you're thinking 1 and 2 and, your downbeats are going to be stronger, 1 and 2 and. Now in Irish music, for a jig, there's a similar thought with the down strums, being that you want accents beat 1, 3, 4, and 6 in like a jig, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with that, if you're trying to get your downs on the 1, 4, and 6, the idea is to go down, up, down, up, down. So I kind of reverse that a little bit. It's actually technically the same pattern, but it's offset by about an eighth note. And the reason being for that is that I have found for myself personally that the momentum of doing 2 downs, when I follow that with an upstroke, that upstroke tends to be stronger because I'm personally fighting the momentum of going down twice, if that makes some sense. So for me, the pick directions tend to have the accents in a jig, not in a 4/4 tune, but in a 6/8 tune, the pick direction, the change in direction tends to accentuate more for me. So my picking technique tends to have a down and then an up on beat 2. So down, so 2 downs. So beat 1 is down, beat 2 is down. 3, because I'm changing direction, then is an up. 4 is a down because I've changed direction again, giving that accent. Down, which is weaker, and then another up for 6. So you'll see that if I'm starting with a pickup note, I'll do an up, so I can have a more focused downbeat. So right, so on a pickup note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know if that clears up anything for you. Like I said, I know it's not technically the traditional way. And I'm not trying to argue that it is. I would say that if you're comfortable doing it the way that tradition has you do it, it's a good idea. But also, at the end of the day, try to make sure that you're doing whatever brings out the music best. And I'm also going to preface that by saying that I don't consider myself like an amazing Irish musician or an Irish musician in general. I'm a bluegrass player just exploring the genre right now. And also, if you have any other tips or any other questions about how I play or anything like that, I totally encourage you to leave those things. Send them to my email or leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure that there's plenty of you that know the genre way better than I do and can help me get a little bit farther along. So I'm actually going to stop this video, so there's going to be a cut because I'm not, I want to smooth get it, so I don't know that I'd get it on my first take. So